Yo, what's up, guys? We're going to do a quick live here, see who will join us. Gonna see if we get some conversations going. I am, let's see if we get anybody. Let's see if we get anybody here. Boom, 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 bada bing, bada boom. What's up, guys? Let's Bernardo to Milan. Well, let's see if it happens. It looks like it might happen, guys. It's getting closer and closer. Bernardo to Milan could be a possibility. Let's see if we get Rohit here. Rohit will let us know. Let's see if Rohit is available. Forza Milan Skillerd, what's up? What's up, bruh? How you doing? Skillerd, up. Any updates on AC Milan today? Guys, I'm outside chilling. Messias. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Who wants that? That has to be a joke, guys. Check it out. I'm outside in a parking lot, just chilling. Just did a rehearsal. I'm gonna be going on tour next month, so I just finished the rehearsal here in Los Angeles, and now I feel like doing a live. Feel like doing a live, saying what's up, guys. But you don't need to see my ugly face, so I can just do that. I'm gonna invite anybody who wants to come up. Let me put in the link. Only 5 days left. Only 5 days left, guys. So it's now or never. Nexon Tire is a new sponsor. That's how Bernardo Silva money right there. Well, let's see. Let's see. Tick size. Good morning, sir. How you doing? How you doing? Kangoo. Hello. What is up? Let me just put. Hold on, guys. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. There you go. And I don't know. Hey, Skiller, can you do you as a moderator? Do you have the ability to pin that? I don't know if you have the ability to pin that out. I don't have a phone on me, Roy. Why are you telling me that you don't have a phone on you? Uh, why are you telling me that? Mohammed, what did Mohammed tell the other day? Mohammed got pissed off at me for something. What was it? I can't remember. Oh yeah, it's because I gave Krunic man of the match. That's why. That's why you got pissed off at me. Because I gave Krunic man of the match. You said hold the phone. Hold the phone, guys. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Hold on. Maybe is this my Uber? I'm waiting for an Uber. I'm downtown Los Angeles right now, guys. It's 12:30 a.m. As you can see, I'm outside chilling like a villain, waiting for my Uber. I was at a rehearsal spot tonight. I'm going on tour next month, so I'm going to be on the road. I'm going to be on the road. I have my mask, my stupid fucking mask. Look at this shit. Why the fuck are they making me wear this bullshit mask? But it is what it is. So, guys, what's the deal? Any new Milan news? What do we got? Come on, guys. Tell me, what do we have? You do rehearsals for what? I'm a musician. So if you notice when I do my lives, I have all those guitars on the background. It's because I'm a musician. That's my day job. I'm a musician. So I was rehearsing here at downtown rehearsals. So now I'm just chilling and waiting for my Uber. Then I'm gonna get back home, relax, and then wake up really early because I got a lot of shit to do before I get back on tour. I go on tour Monday. I leave on tour, so I'll be doing my lives from the road. I'm gonna be doing my lives from the road. Same maybe to Getafe. Are you talking about Castillejo? Is Castillejo going to Getafe? Samu. Well, actually, Pellegatti said that he is going to. He said it was pretty much confirmed that he was going to Getafe. He said it was pretty much a done deal, and he said the people that told him that were pretty much sure about it. They were 100% sure about it, and he said that he trusted those people. So, I mean, look, if we lose Castillo, all right, whatever. But for me, he can even stay. I saw one piece of news I saw is that Conte is like nobody wants to buy Conte, so they're just going to rescind his contract. You're probably going to lowball us because no other offers for someone. So then let's just let him go. Just let him go. Let him do his thing. I mean, at least at Getafe, he'll be a. You know what? I feel bad for him because he worked his ass off to help Milan to get into the Champions League, and he freaking deserves. He deserves it, man. He deserves to give it a shot. He deserves the Champions League because he also contributed to the team. He did his part. So I'm pretty sure he feels like crap. I'm pretty sure he feels like shit. The fact that we're selling him. So I hope he stays. Actually, we're looking at Messiah. What the fuck is? Are you kidding me? Like this is an insult to Castillo. Getting Messias instead of Castillo, it's a freaking insult. We might as well keep Castellanos. Like, what is this? This is a joke. This is a joke. Bernardo Silva is the best option out of any marquee signing. All right, guys, listen. I trust you guys. I trust that you guys believe that because I do not know who this. I do not know who Bernardo Silva is. I've never seen him play because, as you guys know, I absolutely give no Fs when it comes to the EPL. I don't watch that. I don't know if he's good. So who's better? Who's better? You guys tell me. Who's better, Berardi or Bernardo Silva? If we get him, we're due for a title at least. If we get him, we're due for a title at least. You're talking about Bernardo Silva. Is he a right winger / attacking midfielder? What does he do? You guys tell me. I can understand Samuel's stance. This is the only chance to be part of the CSR. Yeah. That's what I think. I think that Samuel Castillo, and I could also see that in that game against Sampdoria, at the end of the game when the game was over, his demeanor was he felt like he was fucking he was kind of pissed off. You could tell he was. But hey, Florenzi is in there. Florenzi, we needed a defender. We didn't need Samu Castillo the last minutes of the game, so it made sense. I'd rather have Berardi. Okay. So guys, who's better, Berardi or Bernardo? Both have a similar name, but one is better. Good player for Man City, Bernardo. He's a Polaroid, technical. Bernardo Silva is decent, but he's like a right-sided 8. I guess that's why they want him, because they pretty much want an 8 there more so than right, because Salamakers is not really. That makes sense. The fact that you say that, Kangu, that actually makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense. Bernardo Silva is way more versatile, right wing, attacking midfield, but his value is 50 million. What the fuck? That's crazy. Is this my Uber? Hold on, let me see if my Uber is here, guys. Give me a second. No, that's not my Uber. Or inverted winger. Bernardo Silva is better, but I still don't believe it. Come on, Bernardo is good attacking midfielder. Okay, so he's this is what Pellegatti, guys. Pellegatti the other day, he had a video. I don't know if you guys watch Pellegatti. I guess you got to speak Italian to watch Pellegatti, or you can just put the subs in. But Pellegatti pretty much said that the people that he knows at Casa Milan, the people that he's in touch with at Casa Milan, told him that there is a foreign player that is pretty much a done deal. A foreign player that is a 7/10, more of a 7 than a 10. So, guys, do you think this is the profile he was talking about? Is this it? Because, hey, listen, Milan had 150 million for this transfer market. They had 150 million. So they spent 15 for Magnan. They spent 30 for Tomori. So that's 15 plus 30. That's 45. They spent about what 25 for Tonali, right? They had to guarantee 25. So 45 plus 25, that is 70. And then what else did they do? What else did they do? What else did they do, guys? I don't fucking remember. What else did they do? But anyway, they have the money, guys. They have the money. They have the money. Both attacking midfielder and right wing. Silva miles ahead of Berardi. What do you think about Corona to Milan? Well, I've heard about this Corona player, and so far, apparently, it seems like he's like a right wing, a little bit more technical. He's like a Salamakers, but more technical. Um, I think we already have Florenzi there. Like, if we're going to get a right wing, we should just get it like a really good technical attacking right winger. That man is a genius on and off the ball. He's a little magician. He's attacking midfielder and a right winger, and he's smart above everything else. He is small and slick. His dribbling is incredible. Wow, bro, you're selling him. Do you? Does this guy pay you? Are you his agent or something? As I think my Uber is here. Yeah, that's me. Hey, what's up? Okay, let me see. Bernard Silva is much better than Berardi. You guys are crazy. Nobody is better than Berardi. Nobody. Bernardo all day long. Man City player of the season. So why are they getting rid of him? If he's the Man City player of the season, why are they getting rid of him? That makes no sense. Why do they want to get rid of him? Is it because the Cristiano Ronaldo stuff is true? Berardi would be a better choice for Milan as he knows Serie A more. I agree on that. I agree. Where are you from? I live in Los Angeles. I'm in an Uber right now. I'm going to show you Los Angeles, guys, as we drive through it. I think Berardi is way more attainable than Bernardo Silva. Well, that's good news for me because Berardi is one of my favorite players. Macias, no, guys, that's just a big no for me. Like, forget Macias, please. Roy Bernardo Silva was the brain of that Monaco side that had Mbappe, which made USL semis. Okay, all right. Well, that's excellent, guys. That's really good. I'm all about that. They have 50 million to spend. They can do it. Don't have to pay it all at once. You know how they work. Maybe the people at Casemiro were talking about Messias. I hope that's not true. If that's true, that's no. It could be. It could be. It could be, but I don't know if that is true. If you rate Berardi as a 5-star player, then Berardi is at least 7-star. What? Hold on. I think you got it. If you rate Berardi as a 5-star player, then Berardi is at least 7-star. He was a huge player for Man City and played a huge role in Marseille. So why are they getting rid of him if he's so good? Bernardo Silva is a starter for Portugal, but Berardi isn't ahead of Chiesa. Well, guys, nobody's ahead of Chiesa. Do you guys? Okay, so do you guys think that Bernardo Silva is better than Chiesa? Do you guys think he's better than Chiesa? Oh, I got you. I got you. Did you see the rumors around Schalke player Amine Harit come up again? Milan and Neopel wants him since they're in the second league. Now he wants to leave, but they want 15 million. Is a playmaker. I don't know about that, guys. They need money to buy Kane or Ronaldo. Kane or Kane. I just said Kane. Bernardo Silva has been pushed out by Mahrez. So Mahrez is better than Bernardo Silva. Mahrez is, to me, is pretty much like Berardi. For me, they're similar. They're almost identical. If Mahrez is better than Bernardo Silva, then guys, we're getting we're probably getting a good player, but it's not like Mahrez is a freaking genius, you know. But he's a roulette, so many players don't like getting less game time. He has also been tried as a technical box to box. Okay, that is good. I mean, I guess in our tactical setup, he works better. Same level. What's up, Roy? Are you on the way to get Berardi? Yes, I am, guys. I'm on the way to get Berardi. I'm driving through Los Angeles right now. It's 12. It's almost 1 a.m. Actually, guys, this is LA downtown. I'll show you. That's a downtown LA, downtown Los Angeles. I don't know if you can see it, but that's downtown Los Angeles. He also works hard and defends really well. Okay, good. That's what we want. We want those kind of players. Guys, I know you guys are smart. I know you guys know what you're talking about. So, you guys know what it's all about. Please hit up Kissie's spot after you meet him with Berardi and sort out that contract. Yes, I'll get that done. I did. Someone told me today that they gave Kissie 7 days or till the end of the market. If he doesn't renew, they're going to sell him before the end of the market. So, guys, we might not have Kissie for the rest of the season. Um, Bernardo Silva may be better, but I still feel Bernardo is way more attainable, considering Fiorentina's going for him. That is such a like from Sassuolo to Fiorentina is like the same thing. Like Berardi needs to freaking grow a pair and get in a serious team like AC Milan. Roy, do you watch NBA by any chance? No, I don't. I honestly don't like it. I only watch Serie A. That's it. Nothing else. Good thing about Bernardo is that he can play CM left wing and AN. Well, that's really good, man. If he can do all of those things, that's what we need. We need a player that can do all of that, and someone that can do quality. Because, guys, we got to be realistic here. There's absolutely no way that that they're going to play with an attacking left wing, attacking winger, and an attacking. I mean, remember, Leonardo had had Pirlo and Ambrosini as the double pivots, and then he had Seedorf, Kaká. No, he had Seedorf, Ronaldinho, Pato, and Borriello, right? He had Seedorf on the left, Borriello, no, he had Ronaldinho on the left. He had Seedorf as the cam. He had Pato on the right, and he had Borriello up top. So, I mean, we didn't win anything that season. It was quite unbalanced, but we did beat Real Madrid in their home, if you guys remember. Sorry for the type, or we can't afford them both. If we get them both, we would win Champions League. Yeah, I think we could get them both. I think Milan still has about 60 million in the bank. Yeah, Fabrizio said Maldini's ultimatum is the last word. Take the new contract or Cassie will be sold this transfer window. He said it seems like Maldini won't go higher anymore. What do you guys think about that? Do you guys think it's the right thing to do? Is Bakayoko going to be the answer? Is he going to be enough? I don't know. That's a tough one. Tough one. Cassie is a special player. Of course, that POS Paratici had to go to Tottenham where they have endless amounts of money and try to steal it from us. Of course, they had to do that. Fuck our project if we lose Cassie. Yeah, man, I'd be pretty disappointed if we lose him. I think we should compete with other teams and give them what he wants. We can get both if we really want. We got the money, but we are only scared of financial fair play. Well, we have 150. It was 150. That's plenty to get what we need to get. So I don't know what they're waiting for. I think Kissi is gone. We made him a star, and now his head has been turned by money. If you can accept double your money, then something is wrong. Yeah, honestly, dude, we at this point we're offering him triple. We're offering him triple, literally triple. So he better. But you also have the problem of the agent. The agent wants his cut and all that crap. Roy, watch the highlights of Bernardo and give your views. Okay, I'll do that. I'll check it out. If we lose Donnarumma, Hakan, and Kessie in one win, it'll be a disaster. That'll be a disaster. That will absolutely be a disaster. That's that's the apocalypse. That is the apocalypse. If we lose Donnarumma, Hakan, and Kessie in one window, I will have to say bye-bye to Milan. They would be, in my eyes, the most unambitious team I've seen in the decade. That would be a disaster. That would literally be an absolute disaster. What the hell, man? What the hell? Milan is keeping tabs on Jesus Corona. I think Maldini has a pressure from Elliott if he bows down now to Kessie. The next player in line to make the same thing will be Hernandez and so on. Yeah, yep, absolutely. It's going to be Hernandez, then it's going to be maybe eventually Tomori, Brahim Diaz. We don't even own Brahim Diaz. Salah makers, when his price starts to go up, we're going to be left with Giroud and Ibrahimovic and Kjaer and Calabria. Everybody else is going to go. Even Mike Mahin is going to eventually go. I've been saying this to I'm in New Arsenal with this. If we lose Kessie, yes, then say if you're right. If we lose Kessie, then you're 100% correct. And at that point, we are the new Arsenal. Yes, and that's what Gazidis does. That's Gazidis in a nutshell. He that's what he's good at. That's probably why they got him because he's good at doing that. Kessie wouldn't do well in PL. In PL, there are many Kessies. Kessie should stay at AC Milan. He is the star player of AC Milan. Why would he leave? Kessie sell would open up a lot of other transfers though, but still keep. Yeah, if they sell him and get a good chunk of money, and then use that money to get a superstar, like a good player and a superstar, then okay, all right, then we can make it happen. But if we lose Kessie and then Bakayoko is the replacement of Kessie and that ideal guy, I mean, come on, are you joking? That means that we have to recreate another. It took what 3 years to create Kessie. It took 3 years to like we cannot create another Kessie. Either we get an already made Kessie, but we cannot create another Kessie. We don't have the time to create another Kessie. This is the same model used by Arsenal, spearheaded by Gazidis, selling by Pierce. Yeah, of course. Maybe this is why they got Gazidis because he's good at doing this. So maybe, man, this is kind of depressing. We're offering around 6 million when Spurs are offering 8 million, but Spurs are not even in the like conference league. Like what are you doing? Like you're really gonna downgrade to the conference league? He's only gonna do one season there, and then Man City or Man U is gonna spend 150 million for it. That's what's gonna happen. He's gonna go to Tottenham and do one season there, show his worth in in uh, in uh, in the EPL, and then Man City is gonna pay him 150 million next season. What a piece of crap! What a piece of crap! What a piece of crap! I guess if we lose Kessie and sell him, this will be a two-way road. If we get a good replacement player, we'll be the lead in Milan and Maldini. If not, the first to go. I mean, at this point, who are we going to get? This is why I was very upset during this. Well, in the beginning of the mercato, when we're hearing Pobega is going to leave, like Look at Calabria, guys. Calabria signed a contract with Milan, which will make him have stayed at Milan for what, 18 years or something. Like those are the guys we need. These are the people that we need. We need people that you create in your own backyard when they're children, and then when you grow them. You grow them into into those Milan players like Maldini, Baresi, Tassotti, Costa Curta, Albertini, Donadoni, all these players here that were with Milan for a long time. Like this is what we need to do. Like this is why Pobega needs to stay. Pobega wasn't when he started. He became Kessie because they gave him the time to become Kessie. This is terrible. If we saw Kessie and Silva Blazic in, oh maybe. But Kayako Benacer partnership would be okay for me. I think Kessie is just there's no. Right here. Hey, yeah, that's it. Thank you, my man. Really appreciate it. All right, guys. One second. Do you have a light here? All right, perfect. All right, guys. I'm back home. 1 a.m. Los Angeles, middle of the road. Woo, whoopee. Just talking to you guys. What's up? Talking about Milan. I'm going to, as I said, next week. I'm going to be on the road. I'm going to be touring, so I'm going to be doing these lives from the road. It's about money, Roy. These players don't care about clubs prestige. I mean, at this point, they're making mistakes, bro. It's a mistake. They shouldn't be doing this. More Milano. This is why, like, we need to create. This is why I'm so disappointed with our youth sector and our products. Like, we need to create these players from our. We need to create the players. Kessie obviously is a shark. He wants more money. He doesn't give a shit, guys. He doesn't give two fucks about our shirt. Well, at least let's see. This is what's coming now. Let's see if what happens. We shouldn't probably turn on it right now until we know for sure what's going to happen. More Milano. I'd want Kamara from Olympique Marseille. Okay. Okay. Kessie's literally irreplaceable for F's sake. When you say Kessie is literally irreplaceable FFS, do you mean financial? No, never mind. That's FFP. Kessie's replacement. Every player is replaceable. You really think that, Tick Size? You think every player is replaceable? I don't know. Maybe you're right. Only player that maybe be able to replace Kessie would be Renato. Okay, Renato Sanchez. Yes. Bring me Renato Sanchez, and then I will forget about Kessie. All right, let's say that. Bring me Barella or Renato Sanchez, and then Kessie, I can forget about him, no problem. Milan Mercato. Okay, so Tick Size, you are correct. Every player is replaceable, and we found a replacement for Kessie right there. Milan Mercato, after the Bakayoko deal is done, then either Corona or Messias is the last. Guys, that Messias thing is fucking. It's crazy. I mean, Tonali isn't Kessie's level, but the guy said, "Come, cut my wages." Yeah, exactly. And this is why, guys. And I know, like, sometimes it sounds kind of messed up when I say this shit about Italian players. It's like okay, so you guys, you see how I was like, I say I want Italian players, blah blah blah. This is what I mean. It's like it's because freaking Tonali, born and raised in Italy, he understands what Milan is all about. He gets it. He understands it's like you ask me, do I know what Bayern Munich is all about? Bro, I have no freaking idea what Bayern is all about. I've never lived in Germany. I've had friends that were Bayern Munich fans, but you have to be a German to really understand what Bayern Munich is all about. Its history, its culture, its tradition. Same thing with Barcelona. Same thing with Manchester United. Same thing with PSG. Same thing with any team from any country in the world. You need to have lived in that country. You need to you have need to lived and breathed the tradition and the culture of that country, so you understand what these teams are about. You understand their DNA. Tonali is a perfect example of that. He knows what Milan is about. He knows what Milan can get him. That's why he's like, fuck it. Cut my wages. I want to stay with the club. I want to prove myself. Kessie would never do that. Teo Hernandez would never do that. I mean, you have Italians that wouldn't do that, like Donnarumma. But the players like Tonali, like Calabria, these are the guys that are going to become legends for us. All right. See what he wants. Yes, I think they should give Kessie what he wants. I agree with that. I want to show you I'm a player to believe in. Kessie said he loves us in Presidente chats. Yeah, I mean, he said that shit, but come on. Roy, if last season I told you we would not only get Champions League, but also finish second in Serie A, but we will lose Donna Kessie Hakan. That same window. Would you throw me over a bridge and call me crazy? If I knew that, I'm pissed off, to be honest with you. Not so much Kessie, more so much Donnarumma. But now, after the season has passed and we have seen how important Kessie has been for us, yes, Kessie is the key. Kessie is 100% the most important player of AC Milan, and it's not even like it's by far. He's by far the most important player, by far. Sanchez is injured. Fuck. Kessie would be a great replacement for Fred. Yeah, I mean, there are many players that'll be a good replacement for Fred. I'm good, bro. Hope you're doing the same. Pogba is not replaceable. Pogba is. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, what is Pogba's position? Like, what is it? Is he a CM? Is he a box to box? Is he a deep line playmaker? Like, what does Pogba do? Like, it's kind of hard to really understand what he does. Get a player who doesn't miss pens, a leader on the field, world class in both parts of the game, and rarely gets injured. I would say pretty replaceable. I think you got a good point there, Safe. I meant morning Milano fans. Sorry, I just wrote them. True Italians get it's not. It's just like if you're French or but it's not just the Europe. It's any country in the world. Like you understand the culture of your country. You understand the culture of your teams, of the teams that come from your culture. You know, it's not just Italians. It's everybody. Everybody. They just understand where they come from better. Donnarumma is Italian. Also, yeah, that's right. So he's an example of someone that's. Now the thing about Donnarumma is this: that if he stays on the bench most of the season, that would be so messed up because the motherfucker needs to play for the World Cup. Tonali's true Milan fan. He plays for the badge. That's what we want. And guys, what a performance Tonali had against Sampdoria. I mean, I'm kind of all right. Now we're back. Yeah, right. That's why I'd have Belotti. Yeah, like I would get Belotti too, honestly. But I saw that Inter is offering. Actually, I saw that Inter pretty much has agreed terms with the club. 15 million. Can you fucking believe this? That piece of shit Cairo, that motherfucking piece of shit Cairo, refused our offer of 70 million. That motherfucking piece of shit refused our offer of 70 million for Belotti. And now he's about to sell Belotti to Inter for fucking 17 million. That motherfucker is a piece of shit. Okay, you're Cairo. If you're watching me, you are a fucking piece of shit. That's what you are. He refused 70 million for Belotti, kept him in that fucking crap ass team where Belotti did not grow, Belotti did not learn anything. He just fought for the fucking 18th spot. For man, what I'm pissed off now. Donnarumma is a shark of the agent. I don't think that Donnarumma alone would have left. Well, Donnarumma said that the agent had actually no say in what in his decisions, that he wanted to leave and he wanted to go to PSG because he thinks that PSG is going to become he wants to he's not an Inter fan. Who's an Cairo is maybe an Inter fan. Belotti is actually a Milan fan. Where was I? Yeah, Donnarumma said that he made the decision by himself, but maybe it's bullshit. Pogba can play as a CM, double pivot, CDM, cam, winger, maybe even CF, off the striker. It is true. You can put Pogba in many different roles. Kessie should get the importance of playing for Milan. In football terms, Italy is the only country he knows. Yeah, and guys, they're fucking giving him the keys of a team that in the Champions League is a special team. Like, it's a special team. AC Milan is a special team in the Champions League. Roy Cairo rejected 100. That motherfucker, dude. That motherfucker rejected. I cannot believe it. That Inter is about to get Belotti for 17 million. And that motherfucker, it wasn't 100. It wasn't. We didn't offer him 100 million. We didn't go that far. It was, I think, 60 or 70 million. After maybe not. Who rejected it? Who did it? Inter would either sign Correa from Lazio or Belotti. I think they agreed terms with Correa and Lazio for 30 million or some. So I think Belotti should still arrive to us. I hope so. He should come for free next season when Ira is gone. We should get him. We should definitely get him. Let's see. Yeah, guys, what a absolute craziness. Anyway, guys, so I hope you guys are excited because Thursday Champions League draw, and after that Champions League draw, like Milan have to get their shit together. Like they have to get their shit together. Keylor Navas clutch, so I can't see Donnarumma replacing him yet. Man, if Donnarumma does not play, what a big mistake he made. In the year of the World Cup, the guy is on the bench in the year of the World Cup. What is he doing? The World Cup, guys. The World Cup, and this motherfucker is going to be sitting on the bench for the World Cup. What a man. I mean, a lot of other clubs don't like us. Just watch Bordeaux. Their management doesn't have a good relationship with Elliott, so that's why they are stubborn. It was news in France. Many PL teams offered 100 million after. Oh yeah. Okay, fine. Yeah, that's what you're saying. And now he's just fucking getting rid of him for 17 million. Well, Belotti doesn't want. Belotti is also. Let's be honest. Okay. You guys want me to be honest? I there's certain players that I listen to them when they do their interviews, and they're very intelligent players. Certain players you can just tell that their IQ is not of the highest order. For example, Immobile. If you listen to Immobile speak, Immobile is just not the smartest. Is not the brightest shed and brightest tool in the shed. Like the guy is just not that bright, right? And he is like 100% Italiano, Napolitan. Like that guy, just you know, he's just not the brightest guy in the world. If you hear him talk, you can see, you can tell. Then Belotti is the same. Belotti is another guy, but is just not the brightest tool in the shed. And then the other guys that are just super intelligent when you hear them talk, like Giorgio Chiellini. Giorgio Chiellini is a very intelligent person, very intelligent. Uh, Other people that are very intelligent, very intelligent. Let me think. Chiesa, Federico Chiesa, extremely intelligent guy. You can tell that his brain is just pa 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 pa. His IQ is high. The guy is an intelligent person. Insigne, he he is somewhere in between intelligent and not very intelligent. But Insigne is very confident in his abilities. Then you have Verratti, is also another guy that seems to have his shit together. Donnarumma seems actually quite intelligent. Uh, but Belotti, Buffon, yeah, Buffon, also another guy that seems very intelligent. But when you hear Immobile, it's like, man, this guy, you know, like I see why Belotti was easy to exploit. Let me put it that way. Like Belotti is an easy person to exploit, because the guy is just not the brightest tool in the shed. But the smartest player that I've seen in the like that I think the smartest player that I've seen is Chiesa. Chiesa is the most intelligent player, and Giorgio Chiellini. Those two are the most intelligent players that I've heard speak. The way they speak in the conference rooms, the things they say, very just you can tell they're going to be they're probably going to be good coaches. They're probably going to be uh, quite intelligent. So yeah, so that's why I can tell why they exploited Belotti that way. That way. Anyway, do you agree? I wouldn't be surprised if PSG does. You understand they're likely to be in a group of death on Thursday. I don't care. I've said this before, Kangoo. When it comes to that, it's like, yeah, we have to accept the fact that we might be in a group of death. The problem is this: the reason why I'm more, I have a smile to my face. It's not so much that we are in a group of death. It's more that those teams know that AC Milan is in pot four, and I bet that all those teams will love to not face AC Milan. They're like, fuck, AC Milan's in pot four. Like they would rather have fucking, I don't know, some other team, like I don't know, Genk or Ludogorets or PSV or fucking a Swiss team. The fact that we're in pot four is more of an inconvenience for the teams that are in pot one and pot two. Because I think the teams in pot one and pot two would rather be in a group where they don't have to face AC Milan. So for us, it's actually pretty good. I wouldn't be surprised if PSG does the same with Donnarumma. Like Kepa, just put him in for penalty until now. Well, he does. He is good at penalties. Do you agree? Best is Zlatan. Best in what? What do you mean by that? Come on, Roy. We as foreigners, we do understand the badge. Don't forget, AC was built by a foreigner. Just saying, but I agree with you on building a team from you. I mean, okay, this thing about foreigners, do they understand AC Milan? I mean, Seedorf. Speaking of intelligent people, Seedorf is extremely intelligent. That was another person. Seedorf got it. He got it. Kaká, no. Did he get it? No. He fucking left us for Real Madrid. Shevchenko got tired of us. He left us for the Russian money. Pirlo Pirlo did what most Italians want to do, which is play for the big three clubs of Italy: Inter, Milan, and Juventus. Gattuso, he had heart. Ambrosini had heart. Dida, I don't know, man. I honestly don't think that what you're saying is possible. I honestly don't. I honestly don't think it's possible. In terms of character, glad Milan isn't signing Belotti. We should no fear in seal draw. It's other teams should be worried about us. We're a pot two team in pot four. Yeah, exactly. Well said. Pot B is stronger than pot A. That is true. We will improve when we face teams, but pot two and pot one teams, so it's a win-win situation. Right. Well, I'll be honest. They'll be thinking AC Milan will be easy. That is true. I think so too. That's why another reason why I'm kind of smiling because they're going to underestimate us. They are going to underestimate us. They always do. That's one of the good things actually of Italian clubs. Italian clubs are always underestimated, and that always plays to our advantage. But as far as you know, what Zanetti actually maybe that's a foreign player from Italy that had that mentality. I guess you can say Thierry Henry had it for Arsenal. Messi had it for Barcelona. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I might be completely wrong about this, so don't take my word. Don't take my word for it. I think we would be a wild card. Yes, we definitely are. Kaká was forced to be sold to stable the books. Yeah, true. Very true. That is true. That is true. At that time, I got to say that Berlusconi helped that situation a lot. Berlusconi was like he really gave the players that we bought a sense of responsibility. What's up, Nathan? How you doing, my man? What's going on? Let's get Nathan online. Let me put the link because I know he earlier he had stuff he wanted to say, and there you go. Um, guys, give me names. Like I don't know. Like tell me like foreigners that stayed in clubs and became Nedved. That's a good one. Nedved is a good one. Yeah, Nedved. Not just in Italy, guys. Not just in Italy. It could be anywhere. Nedved. Um, Turam. Turam. Juventus had a few. Turam. Nedved. Yes, Ronaldo. Ronaldo was very tied to Italy. Ronaldo R9. The other Ronaldo doesn't give a shit about Italy. The other fucking CR7 hasn't even like learned Italian. Like what the fuck? What up, Nathan? How you doing?
Hey Roy, how's it going?
Excellent, bro. How are you?
A bit tired. It's 3 in the morning here, but that's okay.
Yeah.
So what's the
What?
what's the topic right now?
You just got out of work?
Oh no, I'm going into work.
Oh, you're going into work,
Yeah.
man. You got the fucking late night, the graveyard shift, eh?
Oh no, this is technically the morning shift.
I'll have the morning shift. How long does it go for?
Uh, 4 a.m. to 4 p.m. if I'm lucky, but usually I'm going to like 5 or 6 p.m. That's why it's usually
Bamba.
hard for me to like get into the streams that are like at anywhere between like 2 or 3 in the afternoon for me, just because I rarely get out at the time I'm supposed to.
Hmm. Hey, hold on. Let me get my Bluetooth going on so I can hear you through my headphones.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna come back in. Okay.
Okay. Alan, I'm looking at your what you had wrote about if we have a
There
good
you go.
Champions League. I'm responding to
Okay.
Alan about if we had a good Champions League, then our players might be in danger of the PL clubs. That is true. But that's how it is for lots of teams who do good in the Champions League. Their players get targeted, but as long as we can pay our players at least what they think, because those English clubs and like PSG and got clubs like that, they don't pay those players what they're worth. They pay them to they overpay them to make them think that's what they're actually worth. But how many of those guys on those types of wages can we say are better than Kaká? Like none of them. So if we can at least pay these guys at least what they're worth, that'll at least make them think twice about just jumping at the first opportunity.
Yeah, I agree. The EPL. This is a good one, Jamal Kaladze. You're absolutely right. That's a good one. If a team can buy Cassie from us, then no one is safe in this team. What do you think about Cassie possibly being sold this transfer market? What do you think it's going to mean for the team?
Um, I mean, it is what it is. Like, I would hate for it to happen because I love Kessie, but we simply can't keep allowing our players to leave for free. Like, our financial and money situation is not at the level of PSG where they can let Mbappe go for free because money is not a problem for them. Otherwise, they would have sold Mbappe already. But we're not in that situation. So if we could get 50 million for Kessie because he doesn't want to renew, then I think it has to be done. Like we just can't. It's the same for Romanoli. Like we simply just can't let 50 million walk away every single time. In fact, we should have renewed his contract. This is the problem I have. Why are we waiting until the final year to renew contracts?
This is exactly when this transfer market started. That was exactly, literally, that was my first live. My first stream of this transfer market was why the fuck are these guys waiting until the last year for renewal? I mean, I get the players. The players also kind of have a say in that, but the
Yeah,
club should.
yeah, you're right. You're right. The players do have a say in it, but had we renewed, like most of these big clubs do not wait until within the last year to renew a contract. If we would have tried to renew last year, if we would have told Kessie we'd give him 5 million last summer, I guarantee he probably would have taken it.
Yeah, yeah,
But look,
I think so.
now that
Last summer, yeah, I think you're right. I actually think you're right. Last summer, they should have renewed it last summer.
it's the same
But
thing with Gigio too. Except for not last summer, but maybe the summer before that, when he still had 2 years left. We should have offered him that amount of money then before we made second place. Like it's the same thing with like trying to buy players after the Euros. Like that is the stupidest transfer strategy I've ever seen. We could have gotten
I
Damsgaard for 25 million, but now he's 40 because we waited till after the Euros. That's just insane to me. And people thought that I didn't know what I was talking about, blah blah blah. And look where we are.
well, look, I mean, they got to sell it. If he doesn't renew, they have to sell it,
Yeah,
and at least we have the money to buy someone else. But
and
yeah,
that
I,
money
I
won't
agree.
be
I
used
agree,
until
man.
January too. So that's another problem as well. Like we're taking so long that we're not giving ourselves enough time to actually respond to the situation.
Yeah, that's true. Because we literally have 5 days till the end of this transfer market. I guess Bakayoko. Yes, I guess this is probably why they're going for Bakayoko, right? Because they probably know. I wonder if they already know, and that's why they're going for Bakayoko.
Yeah, And see, like that's another thing. Why didn't Milan go for Locatelli? Like, that's one of the
I don't
things
know.
I've been confused about.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see because we got to see if Kessie is actually going. We'll see what happens. Uh, Kangu asks, who said Kessie is being sold? Well, right now, news came out today. Obviously, we don't know how real this news is, but the news today said that Maldini put a limit. So saying if he doesn't renew within a certain days or whatever, they're selling him. So that's what he said. Kalu99 says, I'm working in recruitment. What kind of recruitment are you doing, Kalu? What kind of recruitment? So seeing Maldini hustle, I really feel how difficult that job is. He has done great work. Have full confidence in him. Okay, I like that. Oh, I'm digging that.
Here,
Lazic is a great example. Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say my take on Maldini so far is he's he's done good for his limited experience in his role, but I feel like in any profession, you got to pay your dues in the role that you're trying to get. And I think AC Milan would have benefited from a person more more experienced in that role and have Maldini train with them or like shadow them for like maybe like 2 years to
Well, he did
really
do
get.
that. He
Did he?
he did kind of do that. Under Leonardo, right? Uh, he was Leonardo's apprentice, pretty much. But I think that Maldini is actually one of the reasons why today we are doing better. Because honestly, we need someone that understands Milan. We need someone that has a red and black blood. Because otherwise, we get a guy like Gazidis, and then they turn Milan into Arsenal. At least the Maldini is keeping the balance there, and he's trying to keep Milan the way Milan should be. And also, Maldini is the kind of guy that you want at your club because he's the kind of guy that if he's on the phone and you're a youngster. Keyword youngster, not a non-youngster. You're a youngster. They're listening. They want to know. They want to be. They want to work with Maldini. But Maldini right now does not have the money to pull the big players. He doesn't have that.
Right, and I'm fine with that. I honestly kind of like not having um, like big players that a team relies on because then it becomes the team becomes too predictable and one dimensional. So I like being able to be. I like the team being unpredictable because you don't know who they're going to pass the ball to at any given time.
Hmm. Color99 says Vlasic is a great example of how far away we are in Italy, seeing how easy it is for PL clubs to offer the requested amounts. The players always say they will talk after vacation or after a year building trust, but in the end, they leave. Guys, we're going to be stuck with Krunic. Krunic is nobody's going to buy Krunic, so we're going to be stuck with Krunic. Big blow, but if it happens, we need Sanchez. Yeah, I mean, look, earlier they were asking, who are replacements for Kessie.
Yeah.
Like, if we get Renato Sanchez, I'd be happy. Like, okay, I can forget about Kessie if we get
Well,
Renato
what would our
Sanchez.
system be? Because Sanchez is not a CDM really. He's more of a center mid slash attacking mid.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the defensive side won't be the same thing, and that's what Kessie, despite all the
Actually,
yeah, go ahead.
no, you bring a good point. That is true.
So Renato Sanchez would be more of a
A
person
better
that
say.
would he'd be the one that'd be competing with Diaz because right now we still don't have anyone that
Mm.
goes in for Diaz.
Yeah, Renato Sanchez is true. He's definitely much more of a a playmaker than Kessie is. But you're right. The defensive aspect, I don't know what his defensive aspect looks like. So, but I think you're right about that. I think there's more behind Cassian contract. Elliott knows he can leave for free and is not willing to hire. Maybe that Cassie agent started the talk with Tottenham. It was the nail in the coffin.
And you know what?
Elliott.
That's the other problem too with giving um, Zlatan and Donnarumma so much money, and then Zlatan he's going to be probably done after this season, but
Yeah,
we're
this is
willing
last
to give
season.
Donnarumma so much money because he is world class, and it's not just the fans that see this; like his teammates see the same thing, and um, whatchamacallit, the players' representatives, the agents, they also see that.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
and then Milan comes out and says, "Oh, we gotta work within a certain parameters," and that's
yeah.
bullshit because we were about to give Donnarumma 8 million, and we can't give Kessie 6, who's also world class. So
Exactly. That's exactly the question I ask every day. It's like if you were ready to give Donnarumma 8 million, then just give it to fucking Kessie and get it over with.
yeah, like that's like that's my biggest problem is like that at some point the owners, because this right here isn't down. Letting contracts run down is part of that's just a learning curve for Maldini. However, paying the players is not Maldini's problem. That's the owners, and these guys need to understand that when a player gets to be world class, you cannot give them chump change. Even 8 million for Donnarumma is chump change. Like I think he's worth the 10 to 12 million,
I
but
think one of the things they're worried about is that if they give Kessie 8 million or those kind of prices, then all of a sudden the all the other players are going to ask for more, and then I think
but
that's what maybe
that's if they can enter into that world class range. We only had really our only real world class players were Donnarumma. Um, Kjaer is older, so he understands he's not going to get that type of money. But Donnarumma, Calabria, and Kessie, those
Kessie.
are consistent every single week in, week out, day in, day out, world class players.
And
Everyone
then
else
and then
everyone else
yeah,
still has ways to get there.
right. And then the thing is that, like, not to bust so much on the PL, but the EPL, you can be like a mid-table team that is fighting for just to stay in the first division, and your wages are more than what your wages would be in an Inter, in a Juventus, or in a Milan. It's like we cannot compete at this point.
Right,
We cannot compete anymore.
right, and that's
Uh,
and
yeah,
that,
go ahead.
that's I see. I was kind of looking through Monsieur, but this is the problem with today's players. So if you would go back like 15, 20 years, money wasn't a really big factor for players like it is right now. Like now, money literally is the deciding factor for almost any player. And
But Nathan, Nathan, but do you blame
yeah,
them?
yeah,
Like, let's say, look at think of yourself, right? You're Kessie. You're playing in AC Milan. You're making 2.5 million. Fucking your buddy Theo Hernandez is making what, 1.5 million or two, and the PSG offered him 9 million. Okay, and then you're making 2.5 million. Here comes Tottenham fighting for the fucking Conference League. They're going to offer you 8 million plus bonuses. So literally, you can go to the EPL right now and make somewhere close to 9 million, 10 million.
oh
So you're
yeah,
going from you're going from 2.5 million to 10 million. Like, you as a human being, you're going to be tempted by that. Like, I don't care
and,
who you
and
are,
I
but
agree,
you are going to be tempted.
I agree. Like, but and that's the problem with like when a player gets a certain point. Like, in what world would a Milan player only be getting paid 1.5 million? Like, that's just insanely stupid. Um, so like once like honestly, I feel like our starting 11, all of our players should be getting at least 6 million. Like that's to me, that's what it should be. 6 million is not world class wages. six
I
million,
mean,
like you were.
the thing is, like, we gotta get there. We
Yeah,
gotta
yeah,
get
we
there,
got to
and
get there. We do
we
got to
gotta
get
get there. And right now, we're on a bumpy road. The road is really bumpy, and there are potholes, and there's shit coming out of the road. There are obstacles. So right now we're going through all these obstacles, and it's a pain in the ass because it looks like we're going to lose some really good players.
Yeah, that's another part
So
of getting these contracts. Getting them early, like within 2 years, and stop with these 3 year contracts too. Like, try and get them to be at least four or something. Like, there's not much breathing room.
yeah, no, I don't. I agree there. How much would you want Kessie to sell? Honestly, if it wasn't his last year of his contract, I'd sell him since freaking Grealish is worth 100 million, and Nacho Sancho is fucking worth 120 million. Kessie should be worth 170 million.
Oh
That's
yeah,
how
for
much he
sure.
should be worth.
And that's another thing too. If, for Milan to get back on the map, we gotta start selling our best players. Like, if we have to sell them, we need to start selling them for real money. Like
Yeah,
like when
sell it for.
last year, remember last year they were saying that Romanoli was only going to be sold for like, what was it? It was like 50 million or some bullshit like that, and he's our captain. And like this year, because of his contract situation, only 25 million. Like, what the fuck is this? And anyone else's captain would be going for 80 million easily. Like, I don't like that Milan sells short when you have teams like Porto, who are far smaller than Milan, can sell their players for over 100 million regularly.
I think this is a problem in Italy. This is like Italy is just like the shittiest
You know
country
what?
when it comes
You know
to
what I think
selling
it
their
is?
players, hyping their players.
What I think it is, yeah, is Italians are too humble. They're too humble. That's what one of the problems is. And it's time for Italian media and owners to start being pretty much cocky sons of bitches. Like,
I mean, look,
that's the only way.
that's a good way of looking at it. But to me, the way I have seen it so far is more like Italians are more like if you play in Italy or if you're an Italian, it's like you're whatever you're normal, But as soon as they hear the name of that guy that played in Portugal or that guy that played there, it's like they're fucking talking about a god. They're fucking talking about some superhuman. So like, this is one of the things that I've seen a lot about Italy. This reverence for players that come from other countries, and then when these players come to Italy after 1 year, they just meh, they become normal.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. Like, it's definitely a mindset thing, and that's what I was saying. Like, in Italy, everything is more like they're more refined. They don't like to over embellish like certain like in certain
Yes,
things like
right.
that. But I feel like they have to start doing it. Like, if I was the owner, or if I was the one running Italy, I, I would just start being an asshole, just like these other. Like, that's the only way. Like, oh, you want, when, who was it? Chelsea? What was Chelsea going for Berardi? He was they
I
were going.
think so. No,
Okay, you want
Liverpool.
Liverpool? All right, Liverpool. You want Berardi? Bet, no problem. 130 million.
Yeah, for them that's fucking pocket change.
then let that be pocket change for them and give it to us. Give it to Sassuolo, whose club is not even 120 million. You see what I'm saying?
I bet,
Like
but
you got to start being. You got to start like like you got to start being more aggressive. It's too
yeah,
passive.
I've been saying that too. Like you know, you have these clubs that will spend. I mean, fucking Arsenal paid for a goalkeeper, a goalkeeper that what? Just his team went into the second into the championship. They paid a goalkeeper 36 million. Like you want to hype up fucking Krunic and Samu Casillo, sell them to fucking West Ham for 50 million apiece,
Was that
and
goalkeeper
get some.
English?
I don't know. Honestly, don't
Because
know.
that's the problem.
But
Like, we don't need. Well, the foreign players will get hyped up in due time, but the domestic players,
no,
those
nothing.
those guys need to be hyped up when they're like 15. Like, holy shit, this
Yeah,
guy can
they don't do
solo
that.
the entire EPL by himself. That's what
They
they do.
in Italy they will never do that. They will never in Italy. If you're an Italian player, you're pretty much a shit. You're shit the day you were born, and you're going to be shit the day you till the day you die. That's the way they do it in Italy. That's
Right.
why
And
you'll
but that
never you'll
brings
never.
no publicity. Half the time the EPL hype up players that don't even fucking like they're just kids at first. Like all that attention will gradually come to Italy if you start making insane statements.
Right.
That's it's true. Like look at the EPL. Like just by word of mouth, the EPL
But
always
Spain
claims
does
they're
it
the
too.
best league.
Spain also.
Yeah, but Spain is known for their players to be good like that and actually uphold that reputation.
No, but I don't want to say that the English players are bad. I'm just saying that
No, no, no,
I'm
no,
not
no,
saying
no,
that.
no, 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 no. I'm not saying they're bad either. I'm saying the hype that the media puts around them is gonna draw your attention. Like
Yeah,
when does Italy
absolutely.
say, like look at Chiesa? There's no hype around Chiesa, and like you said too, even when he was at Fiorentina at a young age, I knew Milan needed to get him. I knew that was a player that we needed, but there's no hype. Like where's the media around the world
Zero hype.
looking at
Zero.
Chiesa?
Zero, dude. Nothing. They won't say a word about him.
Exactly.
If Chiesa was called Chiesinho, like they'd be fucking going crazy, ballistic over him. It's just
Exactly.
like
But
this fucking Italy. Just look, Italy is 200 years behind everybody else. All right,
yeah,
Italy is a country that is 200 years behind everybody else, and they don't get it. It's a country of dinosaurs. I don't know. They don't get it. They don't get it.
yeah. But that just comes with like it just comes with being a cocky bastard essentially. Like you just gotta. I know it's uncomfortable to do because it's not in your nature, and that goes with anything in this world. Anything that's not in your nature at first is uncomfortable, but you will help the league grow with more publicity. If we say Chiesa is the next Ronaldinho, and you just keep praising him every single week, no matter what he does, he could score 3 own goals. But did you see that rainbow he did? And that's all that matters. I'm
You know
telling you,
what? There
that's
is from a marketing standpoint, it's good, but then there's also the other side of it, which I kind of like because it kind of the way Italian players are not hyped. Italian league is called the Farmers League. It's apparently the shittiest thing that football has ever seen when it comes to Italy. Nobody respects Italy when it comes to football. Nobody. Everybody thinks that Italy is shit, but it helps because I mean, look at the Euros. Everybody underestimated Italy, and then it makes it easier for Italy when it comes to the national team. So that aspect I do like. I like the fact, but everybody always talks shit about Italy, and they think that nobody can play in Italy because when it comes to the national team, Italy is always underrated.
Oh yeah,
Always. Every every time
which
I
I can't
talk to
understand.
anybody,
Like we Italy has all the trophies, the international trophies that you can want. Like I've never
it
ever
doesn't.
understood that.
Honestly, it's crazy because even just like okay, Italy literally won the Euro a month ago, right? And then I'm listening to the guys on ESPN, and already they're just talking so much crap about the Italian league, how it's slow, how the Italian players, how Lukaku had such an easy time in Italy, and in England it's going to be impossible for him to score goals. It's like that's okay. I'm okay with that. I'm actually okay with that because it gives us an advantage. It gives us a
Well,
psychological advantage.
the way this my this and this is the that's the thing when it comes to like publicity. My roommate, um, he like when he started to get into soccer while living with me, he was saying, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch the EPL because EPL is the best league." Blah blah blah. And I looked at him and I said, "Look, I'm gonna tell you to you like this. If you want to learn about football and learn about tactics, watch Italy. If you want nothing but skill, like just skill, go to Spain. If you want really young talent that's everywhere, go to France. If you want a mixture, go to Germany. But if you want goals and just brainless running, go to EPL." And
But okay, that's harsh, bro. You're being
nah,
harsh to, for the
it's
like.
the truth, man. It's the truth. Except for Liverpool, Manchester City, well now Chelsea, Arsenal tries it, but they just don't do good. There's only like four teams that actually play with any sort of like real system. And when you watch the other leagues, you can tell what that league is about, like what their primary focus is. Like Italy
Look,
is very structural. You're not going to
right.
see
Look,
open gaps. You're not going to see players just insanely out of position or running like headless chickens. You're not going to see it. You're simply not going to see it.
look. I get what you're saying, but I do have a lot of respect for the EPL actually, the
Oh
football
yeah,
they
yeah,
play.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Me too.
because
Me too.
one because it's very entertaining to watch. It's fun. The games are a lot of fun. They're like basically a boxing match without people and the two boxers have their hands down, right? So I like that aspect of EPL, and I do really respect the fact that the clubs have a great mentality in the Champions League. Italian clubs have been a fucking embarrassment in
Oh,
this
can I
past
say one
decade.
thing about that? Can I say
What?
one thing
Go
about
ahead.
that?
Yeah, go ahead.
For those who do not like, I understand the rivalry with Juventus and Inter and all those other teams, but when it comes to the European tournaments, we have to support the Italian teams. Like
Oh yeah,
like
I always
I
did.
was yeah, I was listening to like that and people were, saying that they simply can't do it. Like I don't respect them to a certain point as well, but when it comes to Italy or when it comes to Italy in European competitions, you have to go for them. Like it
You
brings the
see now,
reputation and all that stuff to the league. Like that's what we need.
but you know what's a huge problem, Nathan? I do it, but I don't live in Italy. Okay, so but I tell you something. In Italy, nobody fucking does that. In Italy, there's this. The culture is everybody wants to see everybody else fail. There is no the culture of seeing other people succeed in Italy does not exist. If
Yeah,
you're a Juventus fan,
that's crazy.
if you're a Juventus fan and Milan is playing in the Champions League, you want Milan to lose. If you're a Milan fan and Juventus is playing, you want Juventus to lose. This thing here that you talked about
That's crazy.
for people that live in that live outside of Italy might think that. But in Italy, 90% of the people do not have that mentality. They want to see their neighbors fail.
Do
That's
they not
another problem
understand
that
coefficients?
they don't give a shit. They do not give a shit. I mean, look at Roma. Roma for the past 100 years has not given a fuck about Europe because the only thing that they fucking give a shit about is beating Lazio. The only reason why Romas exist is to win that stupid fucking worthless derby. I mean, it's just I'm telling you, dude. Italy is unfortunately, a beautiful country, history, infinite history, but when it comes to just the mentality, it's like, oh, and it's one of the reasons why I don't like living there.
That's
But
crazy.
yeah, so Kangu is not very happy with you.
Oh. What's? Oh, it's because I talked about
Kangu
the
is
EPL. Well, here,
yeah.
hey, and to make it even worse, Candy, the only EPL team that I have any sort of real respect for is Liverpool because they went through the exact same thing that AC Milan went through, and they had that big comeback in the Champions League, which you got to give respect to that. So that's gonna make it even worse, probably.
Milan fan because we play the same game, we have the same money. They don't understand PL is a financial giant, and they only have a fraction of that money. We are Italian fans, not protesting or doing anything. Even the farmers played should have talked about this when they seen the situation has been degraded in terms of TV rights. EPL clubs have top mentality in UCL because they have unlimited money, which is, I don't know if it's that, Gensio. I honestly don't think it's just money.
I think it's
I
money.
think it's I don't know, man. Like, why the fuck would that? Why would the fuck would Inter be scared to play in Europe?
I think it's just they want the money. Um, think of it like this: if money wasn't a problem, and let's say every club had the exact same spending as PSG, and they could pay the players the exact same thing, would you really go to England when you can live in France or Spain or Italy? Like AC Milan is the second biggest is the for us it's the biggest
No, no,
club,
no.
but in
Okay,
terms
okay, okay. Hold on. But I'm not talking about quality of life. First of all, I
no, no,
do
no,
think
no,
that
no.
if
I'm
you
talking about the reputation of the club too. Like, who would seriously pick any team over Milan, AC Milan, or Real Madrid, who have the biggest club history and reputation in the world? Like to me that would be incredible.
yeah, listen, but I don't want to make this into like we're shitting on the EPL, right? Or like, hey, respect that they've been able to do what they've been able to do.
Oh yeah, they have fantastic PR. Like, we can't take that away from them.
And listen, and we cannot deny the fact that at the end of the day, we're here talking crap about the EPL, but at the end of the day, last season finished with the Europa League. Manchester United was in the final. Champions League, Man City and Chelsea was in the final. The Euros, England was in the final. That's fucking out of three major finals. You had one, two, three. You had four English teams. I mean, okay, money is good. I guess it gets the job done.
Well, they also have good coaches. Like a lot of the the whole money thing really wouldn't matter. And PSG is a very good testament to this. If you don't have a good coach, you really won't go far. And PSG
Yeah,
just
you need
started
you
getting
need
further and
coaches.
further in the
You need
Champions League.
coaches.
But yeah,
One of the problems I have with coaches in Italy is that the coaches that have come out of Italy lately are just like fucking cowards. Like, to me, Allegri is a coward. Conte is a coward.
in terms of
Um,
what? In terms of what?
in terms of their approach, especially in Europe, it's like Allegri will make his choices based on fear. He's not going to make his choices based on courage. Conte makes all of his choices based on fear, nothing else. Ancelotti is the only guy that would make his decisions based on courage. Ancelotti was the only guy that would say, "Look, I have a fucking better team than you, and I'll fucking put my best team, and we'll fucking kill you." Like he was the only guy, but also Ancelotti was intelligent that when he didn't have that team that could dominate it, he could fix it. But all the coaches that came after Ancelotti are all fucking cowards that are scared to play. Yeah, Allegri brought Juve to two finals, but the way he approached those finals were pretty disgraceful, to be honest. But hey, I mean, I give him credit for getting to those two finals. Yes, Nathan is in Texas. I'm in California. I'm from there, but live in Sweden. Sweden is nice. I like Sweden. Main thing I don't like about EPL media is they compare AC Milan with teams like West Ham. Say the teams are way better. Well, we should. Hey, you know what? Let him do what they want to do. Let him do that. At the end of the day, we're just fucking jealous that they can spend 120 million
And that's
on.
and that's one thing too. If we can get, let's say, well, we were talking about those the different types of owners that could possibly come, and let's say we got Louis Vuitton or the Saudi guys. It's just someone who can come in and just who doesn't, they don't have to splash like insane amounts of money, but more importantly, we can pay the world class players what they're worth. That will bring a lot of interest as well. Like our players won't be so pressed to leave because we can't pay them what they think they're worth. And that's a big
Yeah,
part. Like you don't want to go
and I
to a
think
club who
it's
can't pay you what you're worth.
and I think it's time for Elliot to start thinking about selling the club. I mean, at this point, it is apparent that Elliot, even even during a period in which financial fair play is not even a big factor, at this point we have to consider the fact that Elliot is only going to do so much,
Yeah.
and this is why they're selling the club. Anyway, listen, I gotta go. I'm literally in the middle of the road here in LA, guys. Look, can you see? I'm in the middle of the road, literally in the middle of the road. It's 2 a.m. I'm literally in the middle of the road talking about AC Milan with Nathan and everybody else here. But listen, I do not want to give the impression, and also because I know we have Red Devil Studio, we have Kangoo, we have people that are English. Tick size is British, is English, so I don't want to disrespect England or English football or that. I don't want to give that impression. I want to be clear about that. Anyway, listen, Nathan, it was great to talk to you, brother.
Yep.
Uh, I will join us for the forum if you can. I'm sure we're going to be. I'm sure we're going to be talking about the Champions League quite a lot.
Yeah, I will. Let's see. The forum, what is it on?
Friday.
Okay. What time?
Well, it's going to start around 2 o'clock your time, 2
Okay.
p.m.
I can probably listen, but I won't be able to actually like join it in until I get off work, depending on how long you guys stay live.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Well, the forum I usually want to keep it like maximum 3 hours.
Okay. Yeah, as hopefully I can get off like right at 4 or even earlier. Um, it just depends on how fast we can uh, get each area done.
Oh yeah, we're definitely doing a watch along for the CL,
Okay.
100%.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
that's that's but that is that tomorrow?
The
Wait a minute.
Champions League draw? Yeah, that's tomorrow.
Oh well, for me tomorrow is Wednesday, guys. For you guys, tomorrow is Thursday.
Wait, you're in California, right?
Yeah,
Tomorrow's gonna be Thursday for you too.
yeah, but I mean, you know what I mean. I'm still on Tuesday. My mind, my brain is still in Tuesday.
Okay. Okay, I get it.
I gotta sleep. Then when I wake up, then it's gonna be Wednesday. You know.
Okay. Okay.
But technically, yes, tomorrow is Thursday.
I was looking at my phone. I was like, "What the hell is this guy talking about?" I'm pretty sure Thursday for me is Thursday for him as well. But yeah, I get you.
The roads are empty, the streets are empty. There's a car coming. All right, guys, listen, it was great live, great talking to everybody. Nathan, have a good day at work, and I will be talking to you soon.
Yep, always a pleasure joining. And before we go, again, y'all, mark my words, Tonali's taking Benasser's spot.
All right, you're calling it.
Yeah, I'm calling it.
You're going to call it just like that.
Just like that. The things I've
All
seen,
right.
Benasser doesn't offer the same as Tonali.
Okay. Well, you've heard it here, guys. You've heard it here. Let's see if that happens. Why not? Why not, guys? It's such a beautiful night. Like I'm wearing shorts.
Shit, you can't wear shorts here. It's already like, let's see, what's the temperature? Let's see. It's already 81 here in Houston.
That's shorts weather, bro.
Bruh. Yeah, that's true. That's true, but you're gonna have to wear pants fairly soon, otherwise the sun will burn you to death.
Uh, yeah. Yeah. Am I going to Texas? No, I'm not going to Texas. Guys, I'm just letting you know that my lives next week are going to be kind of like this. I'm going to be on the road, so it is what it is. All right, guys, anyway, Nathan, see you next time. Everybody, Forza Milan.
Forcing Milan.
Let's see what let's see what Milan is going to be. Let's see who Milan is going to be facing in the Champions League, or rather, let's see which teams will be facing Milan. All right, everybody, peace out. Love, peace, respect. Forza Milan. Ciao.